Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to the channel if you're just stumbling across this video today. So I tend to do these videos year on year for each of the seasons, and I feel like I had to do one this year, especially for autumn. It is my favourite season when it comes to fashion and just for everything. I feel like the weather's definitely changed now. It's colder. Today is the first day I've put heating on, and I've got my cozy jumpers out of my wardrobe. I've done my wardrobe switch over, which you would have seen here on the channel. I will link it on the screen so you can catch up if not. But when it comes to my autumn wardrobe, it is my favourite, and I feel like it's good to kind of have that capsule wardrobe and pieces in your wardrobe that you can wear with loads of different outfits and just have as your bread and butter essentials, staples and pieces that you know you can wear all throughout the season and even going through the next season. I mean, pieces here on the rail that I've picked out are pieces that I've had from previous years, and I'm bringing them back out again and I'll be re-wearing them. So it's just kind of those pieces that you know you can invest in, and I feel like it's good to kind of do this at the start of the season because everything seems to go very quickly. And for me now when I'm shopping, I definitely lean towards more quality over quantity. So like I said, you might be seeing some pieces that I had previously spoken about last year, but it just goes to show the quality goes further. So as you can see, a lot of things on this rail that I'm going to be talking through are kind of in that neutral colour palette because it's just easier to work with, and it is just generally my love and style when it comes to fashion. Like I said, this is going to be all around your autumn core staples, and I will be doing videos to come on kind of styling these pieces and obviously individually styling them. You'll see over my Instagram when I do my styling reels, and over here on my shorts I've done a few already, such as like a blazer, how to style a trench coat, if you want to catch up on them. So I'm going to be sharing some new in pieces, some pieces that I'm bringing back out, and how to build your capsule wardrobe for the season. So let's get into it. I am very excited and very proud to announce that I'm working with Farfetch on this part of the video. I have a new discount code, guys. I'm coming through. I'm going to leave it on the screen for you, and I'll also leave it down below. This one is for new and existing customers. I know sometimes it's just for new, but if you're an existing lover of Farfetch like me, you can get 10% off the selected brands. Like I said, all the T's and C's will be below, which they do apply for. But I've obviously done some shopping, and especially when it comes to autumn, I like to invest in good quality pieces. I mean, some of the pieces that I'm going to be showing you have actually been purchases from last year that I'm bringing back out. So one of the purchases that I've recently brought from Farfetch is this blazer. Now, I've been wearing this a lot, and I've been dressing it up, dressing it down, casual, evening, you name it, and it's only been in my wardrobe for the past few weeks, and it is this Frankie Shop grey blazer. Now, Frankie Shop for me are just the queen king when it comes to blazers. They just get it right, and the quality just matches it. So I have one from last year, which is this one, and I absolutely love it. And I feel like when it comes to your autumn wardrobe, a nice beige camel blazer is definitely a cool staple. I have worn this blazer to death. I'm surprised it's not coming apart, but I have to say it washes well in terms of like the dry cleaning. I have also actually hand washed this, and it just keeps its shape, its quality. I love the fact that they're a little bit more oversized, they're boxy, and I was lacking a grey blazer, so this was new in on Farfetch. So I managed to save 10% off with the discount code and invest in this good grey quality one. So I highly recommend when it comes to blazers to just spend a little bit more, and trust me, they're going to last you, because like I said, I got this last year. I've worn it to death. You'd have seen me style it a lot over my Instagram. It looks really nice with all black. It looks nice with cream. I take it throughout all of the seasons. And with this grey one, I've recently styled it for a date night over like a grey dress, some knee-high boots, and I'll also be styling it in my upcoming trips to Paris, so you'll be able to see over my Instagram as well. And on the subject of Farfetch, you guys know I've been sharing Farfetch a lot on my recent videos and over the past year. I have quite a few pieces from there now, and some of the pieces that stand out to me are like my Anya Bing hoodie, which I always reach for. I have my Anya Bing sports set, which I always wear for my workouts. Like I said, I've got my Frankie Shop blazers and just so many other pieces that I've found for this season as well, which I've listed in a nice kind of wish list, so you can shop that edit as well of some of my favourites that I've got my eye on. I do also have a new Anya Bing t-shirt. I will leave it on the screen. You've maybe seen me style this in my recent video of how to style the blazer with just the t-shirt, blazer and jeans as like a good kind of transitional look. So it's currently in the wash, so I cannot show it you, and it is not kind of part of my autumn capsule wardrobe, so I've really stripped this back to just show you the essentials. So disclaimer, if my voice is sounding a little bit husky, I have been run down with the flu the past few days. I'm just kind of coming to the back end of it, so please excuse this husky fluey mess. Okay, so my second core staple when it comes to your autumn capsule wardrobe is tailored trousers. I'm currently wearing the black pair right now, which you will see in the cutaway. I have had this black pair and also this cream pair, which I am going to show you, for years now, and they come back online every year. However, they do sell out quickly. These are them. I absolutely love them. I feel like me holding them up like this is doing it no justice, but these are the gorgeous cream tailored trousers that I have from H&M. I love these because they're tapered and they're also not too long, so they work really well for me being on a bit more of the petite side. They're comfortable, and like I said, I have worn these to death. I have them in black, I have them in cream, and I'm pretty sure I have them in like a khaki green colour as well. And the next piece, I'm going to keep on the subject of trousers. I just feel like year on year, these never ever fail me, and it is a trusty pair of leather trousers. So this pair, sorry, the button keeps coming undone and it's driving me nuts, is from Zara. However, I do have quite a few pairs of leather trousers for the fact that I always wear them. I've obviously invested in a few, and I also want to add they are faux leather. But this pair is from Zara. I believe they have similar online. However, I have done a whole edit. I have searched high and low on the internet for some really good pairs that are available right now, because I have a few in my wardrobe. I thought there's no point showing you every single piece because some are, like I said, from previous years that I just bring out because I know they're always going to be a staple. But I have done an edit, I will put it up here, of some new in pieces that are available right now of some good leather trousers. Some of these I do own, such as like the Very ones that I've recently been wearing. They're a little bit more longer and flared. I think the mix of leather with like a nice chunky knit, mixing the textures and also just giving it that bit more of an edge, I really love them. And I think a leather trouser is also a great piece that you can dress in the evening as well. It's just like a nice top, some heels, you're good to go. Okay, so this is going to seem quite an obvious, however, I have learnt my lesson over the years of just getting like cheap t-shirts, and I honestly think for your autumn wardrobe you need some good quality t-shirts. They're just your base layer for everything. So Arket is where it's happening. I have tried and tested so many t-shirts, ones that just go like see-through, ones that just kind of don't fit or like hang right. So these are the heavyweight t-shirts. I have it in black, I have it in white. They are around £30, I believe. So you are paying a little bit more for the fact it is a t-shirt, but best believe they sit so much nicer, they don't crease, and they wash really well as well. And then I also have from Arket their striped t-shirt, and stripes are very much in right now. I'm loving it. It's definitely stripe season, and I think a striped t-shirt just gives a nod to that kind of Parisian chic style, but also definitely being a good basic core in your wardrobe as well. This would not be your autumn capsule wardrobe without a crisp white shirt. So I do have a few. This one is actually from Naked. I have a lot from H&M, and I know they are online at the minute. I actually really love pairing them underneath jumpers. So I recently wore this one. It's now been washed and ironed since, underneath one of my cashmere jumpers, which is my Prada one, over the weekend, and just having that pop of the collar, and also you can bring out the sleeves. I've also styled this under like nice grey chunky knits going into more of the winter season. I think just playing around with a shirt is really nice, and also if you've got kind of like a jumpsuit that you would only maybe opt to wear in the summer, you can put a shirt underneath coming into the autumn, layer it, and just play with pieces in your wardrobe. So this is definitely a core piece for me. I think it just gives that nod again to a bit more of a tailored look. If you just wanted to pair this with some jeans, you just can't go wrong with a shirt. Okay, so I know I said I'm not really bringing out the big chunky knits yet, but it is still going to be knitwear season. So I recently got this gorgeous one from Arket. I am loving Arket at the minute. They have just really good quality pieces, and this is a striped jumper. Now they do have a few different ones on there, but this one caught my eye. I love the mix of the cream and the navy and how it kind of goes separately different way on the sleeves. This is, I wouldn't say it's cropped, but it's definitely not too oversized. This is really nice to tuck into like a tailored trouser, a jean, or if you want to just kind of lay this with like a little mini skirt. I just think you can't go wrong with a good striped jumper when it comes to your autumn wardrobe. They are in, they're never going anywhere, and it just gives that really nice chic feel. So this is a little bit thicker, however it's not a big chunky knit, so you're still not going to feel kind of like overwhelmed with it or get too hot. And I did also, keeping on the subject of jumpers, recently get this grey one from H&M. Again, you would have seen this in the high street haul, but I was lacking a good grey jumper in my wardrobe, same with a grey blazer, and I just loved this one. Again, it is a bit more of a chunky knit, but it's quite thin, so when you're wearing it, it doesn't feel too hot. And this is the first kind of nod to the high neck that I've been wearing recently. And this one, which I have been wearing and not introduced yet, but this is actually from Allchloerose, and I love the colour of this. It's beige, it's really just like, it feels like a hug when you're wearing it. It's so cozy. I just love this one, and again, it's not a really thick chunky knit. It is a lot thinner, as you can see here, so it isn't going to be one of those pieces again that are going to make you feel hot, and it's easy to layer. So I've just partnered it with some tailored trousers and loafers, and then you can put a blazer over the top, or even just kind of balance it out with a trench. Then lastly, on the subject of knits, so this one is from Mango, and I love this one, and I've honestly been wearing it so much. I feel like it's one of those pieces that whenever I'm like, I don't know what to wear and I've got to rush out the door, I put this on. I've been wearing it with my trench coat, my leather trousers, some chunky boots. And then this one I actually got last year, and it is a complete dupe of the Totem one, which I love, and I've got my eye on the navy and cream one, which is obviously the other way. But I got this one from Studio by Charlotte. She has some lovely pieces, and I've also found loads similar this year. I've actually done a whole edit on stripes for jumpers, for knitwear, for shirts that you can shop as well over on my Like to Know It. So I will link a few similar to this. But mini skirts are back, guys. They are back on trend, and obviously this isn't a trend-led video in terms of capsule wardrobe, but I honestly think like a nice black skirt is essential in your wardrobe. I wear them all the time, and I love pairing them with like knee-high boots, a big chunky knit, especially how I wore it last year in Paris. I'll insert a photo so you can see the striped chunky knit, and I just think it looked great with even just loafers, and obviously just getting your legs out, or styling with knee-high boots. Okay, so moving on to outerwear. Now I've already shown you the new blazers in my wardrobe and my go-tos, but for this season I have been loving these cropped jackets. Now it's very much a chic Parisian style. I have a white one, which is just white with the gold buttons, and it really gives that gorgeous tailored look. I absolutely love this. I've been wearing it so much, and it's a really great autumn jacket because, like I said, it's not going to be too big and heavy, it's not overwhelming, it's not too hot, but it's just a layer you can put over the top to keep you warm. And then I also got this black one, very similar style. As you can see, it's black sort of tweed material with the gold button details, and this one is actually from Oasis. I believe it's still available online, so I'll link it down below. And I've also seen an exact similar on Mango at the minute. It's that piece that you can just layer over the top of just a simple t-shirt, tailored trousers or jeans, and it just looks put together and kind of a nod to that chic Parisian style, which I love. Then of course it would not be an autumn capsule wardrobe without a trench coat. We don't want the thick coats just yet. We want the light layers, and trenches is where it's at. This one I got from Arket last year. I wear this. I think this would have to be the most worn piece in my wardrobe, which is a crazy statement, but it generally is. Without this jacket, I'd be like, what am I gonna wear? I wear this honestly so much to travel, to go out to events, when I'm running errands, when I'm going out just in the general day for shopping. It's so easy to pair with so many outfits. I loved the fact that this is cropped. So it has come back online this year, definitely worth getting before it sells out. And they also have it in black, and if I believe like a navy colour. And of course also just having a full length one to balance out your looks as well. I recently invested in this one, which again is from Mango. It is available online in a few different colours, but I kind of just went for the classic creamy beige colour. I have a few in my wardrobe, but I just wanted to share these two with you because I feel like these are kind of like the core staples when it comes to a trench. Okay, and then when it comes to shoes, loafers are here, and loafers are not going anywhere. I love them. I love pairing them with like little socks, kind of like that old school girl vibe. But I recently invested in these ones from Chanel. If you guys watch my vlogs, you know how much I wanted these shoes and how long I've been wanting them. So I finally got my hands on these ones. However, obviously a high street version of these, and these are my Vagabond ones. I had these last year, wore them to death. They still look brand new and they've kept the shape, the quality, everything. Next is boots, which I feel like is such an obvious, and you've probably seen it in the cutaways, me styling these, and also over on my Instagram. But a good pair of knee-high boots goes a long way, and I always think these are great to invest in at the start of the season now because they sell out every year. I got these last year from H&M. I love them, but I found super similar on Arket and other stories, which I will link down below for you, and I just highly suggest getting a good pair of flat knee-high boots when it comes to the autumn winter season. And I did also invest in these this season from Mango, which have a little bit of a heel, but they're more of a pointed cowboy style boot, which are very on trend right now. But again, I just feel like these are never going to go out of style, so it kind of gives a nod into bringing it into my Capsule wardrobe with a good black real leather boot as well. It just has a quality. So these were £100. They are still available online, so I will link them. I just wanted to include because obviously they're new and showing a bit of new and old. And lastly, I wanted to share this bag that I have been gravitating to a lot recently, and hence why I wanted to include it in this, because it has been part of my Capsule wardrobe in terms of what I've been using and wearing. And it is this Coach bag, and I love the style of this. It also comes with a longer strap, so it's really easy to wear and interchange with your outfits. And I also have it in cream tabby colour as well. This is a really nice, more affordable luxury bag. It is under £400, I believe. I will leave it linked down below. It's been pairing with all of my outfits, and again, it's quite minimal, and then with the gold details, it just goes in with the rest of my outfits and also elevates them. So I think investing in a nice, good black leather bag is great for your wardrobe as well, that you can wear every day and also interchange with a long strap and a short one. Okay, so that is it, guys. I feel like I could honestly talk about autumn Capsule wardrobe all day and share so many pieces with you, but I really wanted to narrow it down to these pieces that I picked on the rail, and obviously my core go-tos, the pieces that make me feel comfortable and confident, like I said. And I'm such an advocate now of having a bit more of a smaller wardrobe and those pieces that I know I'm going to keep re-wearing and create loads of different looks out of. So hopefully you found this insightful, give you a bit of an inspiration on what to invest in this autumn season, and also bring back out of your wardrobe. So like I said, everything will be linked down below, so you can shop it there. And make sure to hit like if you did enjoy this video, and subscribe so you don't miss my upcoming videos, and I will see you guys in the next one.